Welcome back to the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. Today we are going to be going over Week 14 results, giving some predictions for Week 15 like normal, college football playoff standings and official playoff came out Sunday, and we're gonna give a little bit of a couple hot takes, but other than that, just a normal episode today. How are we doing?
Good. Season's flying by. Week 15 already.
I know we got what a month, like 1 month from today at the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. It definitely flew by quick. What do you think of the games this week or this past weekend? Just overall.
wasn't really able to enjoy it after the Ravens lost on the early slot. That
Yeah,
was a
there also wasn't.
heartbreaker.
There wasn't too many exciting ones. Next week is good though.
You'd
Um,
hope.
I guess we'll just get into them.
Thursday night,
Yeah, Thursday
Cowboys
night.
Lions.
Cowboys Lions.
I was busy, so I couldn't watch this one. So
Um, I mean, the Cowboys just gave up too many points too early, and they just could never get back into it. I wouldn't. Uh, their defense was a little disappointing, but I mean, you all are also going against a high-powered offense. But yeah, they could just never fully get back into this one.
I mean, I feel like this is kind of the Cowboys we expected,
Yeah,
being able to score, but you give up 44, and
yeah. Um, they had a better second half, but
heck
yeah,
of a game from Brandon Aubrey.
yeah,
What do you have? 5 field goals.
good for my fantasy team. Um,
But for the Lions, now they're 8-5. I mean, we went into this week thinking, they're on the downfall, they're in some trouble.
yeah, it was a very important game for playoff seeding for both teams.
Because I'd say now the Cowboys are probably done. That's sitting
Yeah,
at 6-6-1.
yeah.
And the Lions now, I don't know what the standings exactly look like. I know they're 8-5, but I can see right here.
I
Let's
think they're
see.
still sitting at the 7th seed, or
They're
maybe
sitting at 8.
8, because they're still behind the
The
Bears.
Bears and the 49ers are 9-4 right ahead. But I mean, you won a huge game. You have the Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. So 4 tough games.
Yeah,
But if you play like this, you could go 4-0 in that slot.
yeah, um, yeah. An interesting game. I think. Well, CD went down. And kind of a disappointing game from George Pickens. He didn't look like he was all there effort wise, which you get from him sometimes.
Ryan Flournoy,
Brian Branch
elite.
got hurt. He's out for the year,
Oh,
isn't
he
he?
tore his Achilles.
Yeah, Brian Branch is out for the year. That's a big loss. Yeah, Titans, Browns.
Oh no, Amon-Ra St. Brown coming back because he was not supposed to. He sprained his ankle on the Sunday before,
Yeah,
and he still put up 92.
yeah. And it didn't sound like he was going to play until a couple hours before. So,
And even when everyone when he was said he was going to play, it was like, okay, he's going to put up what,
yeah.
2 catches, just be a
So, yeah,
decoy.
he'll get the uh, long week to rest. I mean, if he played last game, he should be completely fine, I'd say.
You'd think.
Um,
Vikings Commanders. Can we just do that one real quick?
yeah, I wasn't. Okay, we're at the point in the season where I'm not tuning into every game.
I can
That
tell you kind
don't
of
mean
some of
any.
this. Daniels is hurt again. He
Yeah,
got pulled. Mariota. So I mean, I don't think you put Daniels out there again this year. There's no. Well, I don't know why they put him out this game.
yeah,
Especially like with the. I would have put him out next week or this upcoming. They play the Giants. That's a confidence booster. But against the Vikings defense,
yeah. McCarthy
McCarthy looked fine.
didn't turn the ball over. That's a plus.
It's really I've all season. Jefferson has been up and down, and he had 11 yards this game. They had 31 points. But I mean, you're 5-8. Why not try and get the connection
Yeah,
of McCarthy and Jefferson?
yeah.
Because I don't get that.
All right, Titans Browns. This one I did watch some of actually.
Glad you watched this one because I
Um,
saw it on Red Zone.
I mean, Shadur's best game of the year, or I mean, out of the three by far. He did have the one interception, but
That was a bad pick.
yeah, which I mean, it's his third
Rookie.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth game.
four, but yeah, 4 touchdowns total. I liked what I seen out of Shadur. I I don't know. You would have expected the Titans or the Browns defense to be able to play a little bit better against the Titans, but Pollard also had a monster game. And honestly, I think this is a win-win for the Browns. Honestly,
You get a better pick.
you get a bet. Shadur looked great, and you lost. I mean, yeah,
Now all you need is another Titans win, which is a big ask.
yeah,
And you might be. Well,
yeah,
you made it so in 2 weeks, that Saints and Titans play. So you win that game no matter what as a Browns fan.
yeah.
So
And who do the Browns got? I mean,
they have the Steelers, Bears, Bills, Bengals. The only game I see possibly a win is the Steelers, just because they always play well.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, win-win for the Browns, and then I'd say from what I can recall, this is probably the best game from Pollard all year. Which
I mean, 161 yards is hard to top.
I expected him to be a lot better this year than he has been. So yeah. All right. What other boring ones were there?
The Falcons game.
Dolphins, Jets. Wasn't Tim
Tyrod got hurt in the first half. So who was it?
Uh,
Brady Cook, Missouri guy.
oh, he was in.
Yeah. He didn't. He had 2 picks, but he didn't play horrible.
Yeah.
He had a couple drives down the field. I think he had a red zone pick.
Yeah, but I think Fields will be back next week. Or is
I'm sure Tyrod will be back
Yeah,
next week.
sure,
I think it's a
yeah.
groin injury.
So, but nonetheless, the Dolphins get another win, and I mean, for them,
They're still alive.
the turnaround for them has been impressive to me. I don't
It hurts.
know if it's necessarily a good thing for the franchise, but I mean, you're still in playoff contention somewhat.
Everything has to go right, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I like to turn around from them.
This is an odd game because it's not like Tua played well.
Yeah,
He had
really-
127 and
well,
1 TD.
Yeah, really, the turnaround happened when they started running the ball more, take the ball out of Tua's hands, which is what they did here.
A-Chain got hurt in this game.
Yeah,
He could have came back if they needed. So Jalen Wright came in. He had 100 yards rushing.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you just gotta find the strengths in your team and use them.
don't give the ball to Tua.
Yeah.
Seahawks Falcons. I think Kirk needs to retire.
Cousins,
Yes,
probably.
but he won't because of the contract.
Yeah. Not much to say here. We're at this point in the season. I mean, this is what you get from the Seahawks: a dominant offense and a dominant defense, and you took care of business against a bad team.
An all-time game, like a great game from Eamon Wari. He had a interception, a sack, and a block on a field goal. So, I mean, that's kind of what I expected from him with the Mike McDaniel defense. Not Mike McDaniel, Mike McDonald.
Is that all the bad ones? Well, okay, we'll just get the 3 o'clock out of the way. Raiders, Broncos. I mean,
This wasn't a blowout, but it was bad.
yeah. Gino got hurt about 4 times in this game.
Kenny Pickett dotted it up.
Yeah, Pickett. Well, Pickett actually played well. I don't know if you look into that. As far as the Broncos go, though, one of the Knicks' better games, 31 for 38. And we only had, I think we only had 6 drives. They were long drives. That's what I like to see out of this team, especially against a team like this. Keep your defense rested. Yeah. We didn't do anything special.
A divisional win's always big, no matter who that's against.
Yeah, and then the score was close. The game was not close at all.
Rams.
Interesting decision from.
No, I thought about it. It was the only right decision.
I know what they were trying to do, but there was also.
But it was the only right decision.
Yeah.
And the reason everyone's having a big fuss about it on social media is because of the lines.
Which is.
But
yeah.
in the grand scheme,
It doesn't. Yeah. Like
you
I said,
kick that.
it doesn't bother me. I just. Yeah. I don't know. 4 seconds left, and you're
But
kicking a long field goal.
didn't Carroll say it was like I thought we should have another second?
There should have been another second.
So yeah, it would have been the right decision.
Yeah.
Give yourself a shot.
Yeah.
Uh,
But anyways, the Raiders covered,
Yeah, and the overhit.
and they overhit.
Rams Cardinals.
The Cardinals get blown out for the 32nd week in a row.
That's just their job. Like, their
Yeah.
job is to just go in. Whoa, they've lost by 3 the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, the Rams scored a lot of points.
The Jacoby Brissett. Oh, Kyler Murray. I think it's come out since the last pod. He's done for the year.
Yeah.
The questions are if he's going to be back next year, what the Cardinals' future is with him. What do you think they should do? I think he's gone.
I mean, yeah, I'd expect him to be gone too. I've heard, I've heard Colts,
That makes sense. I would see that.
but teams that I think the Raiders would make sense for both parties.
Yeah.
Um,
For what, like a third?
yeah, I don't think you're going to get much for Kyler just with the obviously it depends on how much you pay. Contract matters, but I don't think you're going to get too much for him, and you shouldn't expect to get much. But I think it's just time to move on.
What do you
I don't think Kyler's a horrible quarterback. I mean, obviously he's not elite, but I think you just got to move on and restart.
What do you do?
I don't
for
even
next
think
year?
it would be a full blown rebuild either because you have weapons on offense still.
You're going to have a high pick.
You'll have a high pick.
So do you draft a QB? Do you go with Mendoza? Do you go after a QB like a Mac Jones?
I think for this team, yeah, I think the Mac Jones a guy like that might make
Kind of a bridge kind of guy?
Yeah. Or honestly, if you have to go out there with Brissett next year,
I mean, Brissett, it's an air raid offense now with
Yeah.
Brissett, and it's worked.
yeah,
I mean,
not win.
it hasn't worked, but it's worked.
Yeah, if you could figure a couple other things out on defense, and I think the O-line's probably their main problem. If you go out there with James next year and just see what you got
I like a Jameis.
around him, or yeah, I meant Jacoby, but yeah, Jameis isn't even a bad option either. Jacoby, Jameis, Mac Jones.
I only said Mac Jones just because, who knows how
Yeah.
that could go.
Although Mac Jones isn't a free agent, so
Oh, he's not? I thought he was.
no, they signed him for 2 years.
That's a great sign. No,
Yeah.
he's been there for 2 years. Or was he in Jacksonville last year?
I think he was in Jacksonville last year. I think, yeah, I just seen that a few weeks ago. Everybody assumed it was a 1-year contract, which makes sense, but yeah, they signed him for 2.
Yeah, he was a Jag last year. Jeez, that's my bad.
So, yeah, I didn't know that till a few weeks ago.
It's been interesting the last few weeks with Marv being out with what was it, appendicitis, and I don't know what it was this week. But Michael Wilson,
Yeah.
because he went from doing absolutely nothing to 3 to 4 weeks of being a top receiver in the league, yards wise.
Yeah.
Is it continue? I personally don't think it's continuable.
No, I don't think
Because if
either.
you look at receptions,
Like I said,
it's 11, 10, and 15.
I haven't watched many Cardinals games either, but I feel like, you can't call it stat padding, but I think they just get down so heavy and other teams let off the gas, and obviously they're throwing it a lot. I'd say it's,
In stat pattern, if you're up 7, he may put you up 7-0.
Marv is definitely the better player. I think that's it for
Blowouts.
Boring
Let's just
games.
go to Saints Bucks. This was a good one. Big
Yeah.
upset. 24-20 Saints.
I actually wasn't tuned into this one because I figured it wouldn't be.
I can tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Shuck had a heck of a game. Had a pick, but he also had, I think it was 2 rushing touchdowns, one big one. My guy, Devin Neal, had a decent game on the ground. And Baker has not, since the shoulder,
Yeah,
and really even a little bit before that, he's looked below average. And you're 7-6 now, the biggest 4 weeks of your season coming up. You can't have that with your QB.
yeah.
And
I think, Baker definitely hasn't been great, but one thing that I think is interesting is the Egbuka.
then I know you haven't watched games.
Yeah,
Because there was a throw in this one. This is one throw, but it's happened multiple times. Egbuka was wide open. Baker threw it about 3 feet above him. So he made it what would be a routine catch for any other QB. Circus catch, and it was uncatchable.
yeah.
And that's happened a lot with Egbuka.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting that, and yeah, some of it definitely does have to do with Baker, but you look at the thing with me is Egbuka was great the first, 6-ish weeks, and that was with Mike Evans there. I think he had Godwin there for a game.
Godwin,
or
I think,
two,
was there for a week.
Maybe, yeah. And even if you want to throw in Bucky.
But I think Mike Evans was there for like 2 weeks because he strained his hamstring early.
That's right. And then he came back.
Because he was like, everyone was like, "Oh, is he going to get the one wide receiver one reps when Godwin comes back?"
Yeah. So to see him do that and then this fall off, which again, not all his fault. Obviously, Baker's hurt, I guess.
He's getting the targets.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting to see how that played out. And it's definitely not as simple as Ekbuka came out, looked like a star, and he's getting guarded by the corner one. It's not that simple.
But I also don't think it's Ekbuka's not what we thought he is.
Yeah, which
I think it's a little bit in between.
Yeah, which obviously what Ekbuka was doing at the beginning of the year was never going to be sustainable. But I think that's interesting. I didn't know the Saints had Audric Estime.
Oh yeah, he had one goal line carry that I remember watching. He just got stuffed. Bills Bengals, one of the best games of the day.
One thing I do know the Saints have been doing lately is targeting Vele, which I like.
You think?
I'm a big Vele guy.
I'm a big Devin Neal guy. He's gonna have a heck of a year next year. All right, Bills Bengals game of the day.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow throws away the Bengals playoff hopes.
Yeah, this was couple of bad turnovers.
Bad.
The James Cook one was.
Didn't he fumble it and then fumble it again? Or was that two different drives?
James Cook might have had two fumbles. I can't remember.
Well, he had the one where they reviewed it and they were like, "Oh, it's a touchback," but then they said it was out at the one and there was a flag.
Yeah.
And then was it the same drive that he fumbled at the goal line?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
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 That's
the Burrow one on the screen pass. I mean,
it was a great play, but it's just you got to down it.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. But anyways, this game looked like it was going to... I mean, it was exciting, but first half, the Bengals come out hot. And then the second half, with the turnovers and everything, the Bills just kind of took it away. I think the Bengals scored late.
The T. Higgins, which I'll talk about him in a second, had that one-handed TD.
Yeah, monster game from T. Higgins.
T. Higgins was seeing 3 footballs out there. He's concussed.
Yeah, that
which
doesn't sound good.
Now that you lose this game, and now... I hate to say this. Now the biggest game of your year is Sunday, because if you lose, you're definitely done. T. Higgins is probably not going to play.
Yeah, I think he's out.
And now you're playing the Ravens, which you beat them last time. But was it worth putting T. Higgins back out there now?
Well, I don't think the Bengals knew. From what my understanding, I don't think they knew he was.
Well, if they did, they're going to get fined.
Yeah, I think that was a T. Higgins decision, not a decision.
Hey, he went out there and got a TD.
Yeah. But like I said, or like you mentioned, important game for playoff seeding for both teams. I mean, Josh Allen, monster game from him. I remember 2 big runs. One for a touchdown, one for, I think it was a third and long, and he ran it. Yeah. Spreaded the ball around this game.
For who, Josh?
Yeah. What is that? Not sure why he's in there.
Who?
Well, I'm just looking at the box score. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
Brandon Cooks is in there, but he doesn't have any stats.
9 people had a reception.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks had a target.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Go to one of the more, in my opinion, more depressing stories of the year: Colts, Jags.
Yeah, I mean, this game sucks for the Colts. They were out of it when Daniels was playing, but that's not the point here. Or sorry, not Daniels. Daniel Jones. They wouldn't have won this game with him, but
now he's done.
Yeah, it sucks for him, especially because he was on a 1-year deal. I'm 99% sure.
And he was gonna get I think he was gonna get a bag.
Yeah, he would have gotten paid. He tears his Achilles.
Now you got frickin' Phillip Rivers coming in.
Yeah, it all around just sucks for the Colts. I mean,
I'm not saying they were going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they were on a downward spiral, but
I'd rather them miss the playoffs with their one.
Yeah, and especially like you look at the Sauce trade. Sauce is hurt. Ward is out for the year with his
third concussion,
or he's on IR. So if they don't make the playoffs, he's out for the year.
AR's hurt. Jones is hurt.
Yeah. So they turn it over to Riley Leonard, which
he didn't play poorly.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
You could tell it was his first week, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was an undrafted his first game.
Yeah. No, he was a 6th-round pick.
6th round. Yeah.
Another left elbow injury for Jaden Daniels.
As far as the Jags go, though, I mean,
I'd like to fully retract my statements about the Jags. I think, 2 weeks ago? They're a good team.
They look great.
They're a very good team. I'm not going to give T-Law the credit yet.
T-Law's looked great the last
but
two.
The Jags are not a bad team like I was insinuating early.
Yeah, I mean, you look at. I'm just looking at their last. I mean, they've had a few close ones against games you don't want to be.
Cardinals.
Close. Cardinals, Raiders.
It also didn't help that the Cardinals game was the game right before we did the power rankings. I'm like, this team sucks.
They went to overtime with the Cardinals and Jags,
and the Raiders.
Or sorry, yeah, I meant Cardinal. The Jags went to overtime with the Cardinals and Raiders. That's what I meant. But yeah, they dominate the Chargers. They dominate the Titans. You realistically, I'd say you dominated the Colts. Yeah, there's injuries, but Daniel Jones doesn't play defense, so.
Yeah, but Travarius Ward does.
I think the Jacoby Myers pickup has been great for them.
Oh yeah, this is one of his. I think it was his first real game. Like he had second real game of being like fully involved. Because the first. Never mind.
He's had 3 or 4 touchdowns with them.
3. Yeah. 3 straight games.
And now the Jags are in driving seat for this division.
They're not though. They are, but they're not. Just because they lost the Texans. They blew that lead. I don't know who has the tiebreaker.
Well, the Jags have a better record than the Texans right now, don't they?
Yes, but they have
the only hard game I see on here is Broncos. They have the Jets, Broncos, Colts again, Titans. Which the Texans' schedule isn't necessarily difficult either.
Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, you look at that Broncos
and that game. They could have the same record.
Yeah, you look at that Broncos game for the Jags, and then probably the Chargers game for the Texans as the most important ones left for them.
Probably. Yeah.
Who'd you say the Texans have left?
Colts, Cardinals, Chargers, and then someone else. Some bad team.
Yeah. So realistically, I mean, I think you're looking at
Raiders
3-1 at worst for both of them, and then yeah. Is the Texans Chargers week 16?
It is. They have 2 games before, so it's week 17.
Okay, I was gonna say that would be exciting if they were both week 16, but yeah. All right.
Steelers Ravens. We can talk about that one.
Steelers Ravens.
In my opinion, this is the best Lamar game we've seen since his injury in KC. Mobility wise, throwing the ball wise. I know he didn't have a great stat sheet game, 1 pick. No, but yeah, watching it,
I watched.
He looked way better.
Yeah, Lamar looked good. But also the best Aaron Rodgers game.
Yes.
I mean, he looked great.
Best DK Metcalf game.
Yeah.
Which, thanks a lot, Zach Orr. I'm not going to comment on the pullback on the touchdown because I think that was a touchdown after reading the rule book.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but I'm really happy with the Zay Flowers usage. 124 yards. This is kind of what I expect from a Zay Flowers against a divisional rival. Like, this is what you want from your best guy. Yeah. The only thing I can ask from him is he stops doing the freaking cutback.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Zay Flowers runs backwards.
If he catches the ball and there's 30 yards in front of him, he'll cut back before he goes forward. Every time.
Which sometimes it does work. So I mean,
I think I've seen it work 3 times.
Yeah. They are monster plays when they do work, but majority of the time it's not working.
I would say the season's over, but
what's Keaton Mitchell's injury?
He's day to day,
so he's fine.
He'll be fine. But you saw when he got hurt, right? It was on the big run. He started limping mid-run. So he probably pulled something.
Yeah.
That's why he got caught. Otherwise, that's a TD.
The only reason I asked is just because, I mean, Derrick Henry did have a pretty good game.
Are you saying that he's a good change of pace back that I've been saying the whole season?
No, it's not. This isn't about Keaton Mitchell. I just think that Derrick Henry, I think you guys use him too much. So
Keaton
yes,
Mitchell is a great change of pace back.
yeah, Keaton Mitchell.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah,
He's a free agent after this year. I'm worried.
yeah.
How does restricted free agency work? Because he's an RFA.
I mean,
Because he was undrafted.
I don't really know. I think you guys can put the
A tender?
yeah, the whatever.
Undrafted tender?
Yeah.
So he should be back?
Well, the Chargers did it with Dobbins, and Dobbins wasn't back with him.
But he wasn't. That wasn't an undrafted
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I don't really know how it works. There's so many different things.
We probably can match anything or something.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
My guess is what we'll do is we'll trade Justice Hill because he's under contract for another year, and just retain Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's
But Henry's under contract.
Henry's under contract for 2 more years,
After this year?
just like Saquon. So they have the same. It's
This season and 2 more?
yes, but the last year is like no money.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, Henry's not bad, but I just feel like when I'm watching him, it's either a monster run or it's nothing. Which, I mean, I guess,
Mark Andrews' contract was that after the pod?
yes. Yeah.
So can I talk about that real quick?
Go for it.
On the day of the extension, I hated it. Thought we were going to lose Likely and Kohler, which it's still possible. But after the actual contract details came out, it's basically a 1-year deal. All the money's front loaded, and there's like $5 million that's paid in the last 2 years combined. So I think it's a great deal. I mean, Lamar loves him as a guy, as a target, even though he didn't target him at all. But I feel better about Lamar being here next season because I know earlier in the season I mentioned that if we do bad this season, this could be the last season Lamar's here because of how his contract details work out. So, I mean, it's the big off season for the team. If you don't get Lamar extended, it's a wash. So, yeah, that's all I'll say about the Ravens now. But good win for the Steelers. I mean, now you're in the driver's seat. You don't really have any tough games left. No, never mind. Holy cow, you have the Lions.
Yeah, both teams have a pretty tough schedule. So, yeah,
It's up in the air still. Week 18 still could be for the division.
yeah, they got Dolphins. I'm just going to assume that's a win, although the Dolphins have looked better. I think with the stakes, that's a win.
I think the Lions blow them out.
Then you have the Lions. That's a tough one. We talked about the Browns and the Steelers earlier. Who knows what's going to happen? And the Ravens have, obviously, the Steelers, the Patriots,
Bengals,
Bengals.
Packers.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough, too. Both teams have tough schedules, so yeah, anything can happen.
Bears, Packers.
Also,
go ahead.
So if you do you know yet if you beat the Steelers week 18 if you automatically have the tiebreaker?
What's the first thing it goes off of? Is it division record?
Yeah, division record.
Or 2-2? They are
No, sorry, I think it's conference record first.
conference record.
So
We're probably cooked.
See, lost just off the top of my head.
Bills,
Chiefs, and obviously
Texans.
the division is included. Chiefs, Bills, Texans, 2-2.
Bengals, Steelers.
Let me look. I'll pull. Here, you pull up the Ravens. I'll pull up the Steelers.
Okay, there we have 5 losses in the conference. 1. I'm not counting the Bengals game this week. We'd be 4-5 beating the Steelers week 18.
Steelers have 7 right now.
Wins. It's over. Season's
AFC
over.
wins.
Season's over.
But also they have. Well, I guess they only got one NFC team.
Season's over.
What AFC? Yeah, that's tough. Because yeah, the Steelers have beaten the Jets, the Patriots, the Browns, No, sorry, I miscounted. I think they only have 6.
So we could tie them. We have 5. We beat the Bengals on Sunday. Biggest game of the year is Bengals on Sunday.
Jets, Patriots. But you guys also did have the tiebreaker whenever it was.
Yeah.
And then so you guys have 5 and they have 6, which makes sense why you had the tiebreaker.
It is division.
Oh, division.
Division,
first?
then common games, then conference.
Oh. So you're 2-2 in the division.
We're 1 and 2.
And
But we'd have to beat the Steelers to be 2 and 2.
Yeah, and the Steelers are.
How does that work? No, we are 2-2 now. We'd be 3-2 with beating the Steelers.
Yeah, because you beat the
Browns twice, and we lost Bengals Steelers.
yeah.
So 3-2. Are we giving us the win Sunday in this situation or no?
Sure.
4-2.
And then it'd come down. Assuming the Steelers beat the Browns.
They're 4-2 as well.
Right now, the Steelers are.
And they lost to the Bengals once.
And they beat the Browns.
So they'd be with a loss to us. They'd have 2.
They're 2-1 right now.
So yeah, you'd have to if
No, that's not right.
they beat the Bengals.
They're
they lost.
3-1.
So yeah, so they'd be 4-2 with a win against the Browns and losing to us week 18, which would go to common games, which is a whole different thing.
I mean, I know you guys have the Patriots. They also have the Patriots. They beat the Patriots.
They'd be oh my god.
You guys have both beat the Jets. This is just off the top of my head. You guys have both beat the Vikings.
We beat the Vikings. I don't know if they played the Vikings.
The Steelers lost to the Packers. So there's one there.
Potential get back.
The Steelers also lost to the Bears.
We beat the Bears.
Yeah. And they also lost to the Bills.
We did not beat.
So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of too hard to tell right now. More of the story is both teams just need to win their games, and it can come down to week 18.
No, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, just win the games.
Just win.
And you can worry about everything else later.
Bears Packers.
Yeah, another exciting one. I mean,
I was right about the Packers. They're a good team.
I'm just disappointed the way it ended. Caleb on the last play.
Intercepted.
Yeah, and I think he had DJ Moore wide open.
They don't care about DJ.
He also underthrew. I think he was thrown to Loveland. It might have been Komet. He underthrew him. Sucks the way that was ended, and also, who knows if it's true in the situation. But Ben Johnson did say he was going to go for 2, which I like. So could have been electric, but just an unfortunate way that it ended. Is that all the games?
No. Sunday night football. Texans Chiefs.
Yeah, but we got all the day games.
Oh yeah. Probably the worst Mahomes game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Did you watch this one?
I watched most of it.
I didn't get to watch much of it.
Good.
But yeah. From what I heard, Mahomes terrible.
Mahomes
Tennessee,
had 3
terrible.
picks and a 19.8 QBR. I was talking to Lamb about this. He asked me how I thought Stroud played, and the second half he played abysmal. The defense really dialed it up, which is the Chiefs are known to do at halftime. They change, do whatever they need to do. But Stroud made the plays when he needed to make. He had a back foot fadeaway to Nico to get I think it was like a 30-yard gain. He was doing stuff that we haven't seen Stroud do all season. Like that was rookie Stroud stuff. So I think this is one of the best Stroud games you've seen this season. And I mean, in the biggest game in Arrowhead, can't ask for much more.
Yeah.
Also, the Texans defense, if it goes without saying, it's elite.
Yeah. I've talked to a couple of people about this. The Broncos are sitting at the 1 and 2 seed, and the Texans, they've worked their way up, but they're still sitting potentially at the 7 seed, and that is not a team that I want to play again.
The Texans?
Yeah. I know we beat them earlier, but that was without Stroud. I mean, this has nothing to do with Stroud. It's the defense. That's not a team I'd want to see in the playoffs for any team, really, but just saying as a Broncos fan.
I mean, the defense can make a game
Yeah.
any game close.
Yeah, well, the turnaround by the Texans has also been impressive. You started, 1 and 3?
I think it was 1 and 4.
Yeah, and now you're sitting at 8 and 5. I remember early in the season watching the Seahawks game, and I was thinking, this is bad.
1 and 3. 1 and 3.
They look, and the 3 was the Seahawks game, week 4,
That would no.
or was that before?
They were 2 and 3 during the Seahawks game.
Oh, yeah. I just remember watching the Seahawks game and thinking, I wasn't impressed, and I did not think they would turn around like this, but they did. Monday night.
Talk about horrible QB play.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
well, Herbert was decent.
I won't go as hard on Herbert since he was playing with a broken hand.
Yeah,
Jalen
I'm not
Hurts.
a big injury excuse guy, but Herbert had an excuse, but he also wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this was
He won the QB battle. He was the better QB in the game.
it was a good game, but it was also a terrible game.
You had a vintage Saquon run
Yeah,
on a hold because it was a hold. But Jalen Hurts had 2 turnovers on 1 play.
yeah, he ended the day with 4 interceptions and a fumble, and they were still in it too. The last interception was not.
That was
Yeah,
insane.
just better play. I mean, nothing you can do about that. But my point being is they had 5 turnovers and they still probably should have won the game. 9 times out of 10 you win that, or at least tie it. But I'm just impressive win for the Chargers. I mean,
Hampton's back.
I know the offside after the Eagles decided to go for it would have been like a 60-yard field goal.
The 4th and 4 where Oweh went
Yeah,
offsides.
4th and 4, Oweh goes offsides. And then I thought after that the Eagles at least would have tied it, but yeah. Incredible pick. Yeah, Chargers get an important win. This game meant a lot more to the Chargers than it did to the Eagles. So
I'd agree, but it also meant a lot to the Eagles.
yeah, I mean, yeah, a win here would have
It would have put the division away.
would have pretty much solidified you with the division. Now you're
Still in it, technically. Oh my god, my app counts the division record. I should have just done that.
So what's it say for that? Go to the Ravens. Or I guess
They're 2 and 2, 3 and 1. But
we can run a simulation in a bit. All right, so that's it for the NFL games. Or I guess we didn't really talk about Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers is back on the Colts.
Any thoughts?
You know, when it was first reported, I'm like, he's going to go work out. It's going to come out like, oh, he didn't look good.
So I heard he was working out Thursday.
It was supposed to be on Tuesday.
Okay, I thought I heard.
But he actually worked out Monday night.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear. I thought it said Thursday, and then I seen he signed yesterday, Tuesday. But then it comes out that he's been working with Steichen all year, basically.
You know why, though, right?
Yeah, because of the kid.
He runs his offense, so they've been watching film together.
Which, I mean, yeah, good for them. I mean, if you're running an NFL offense in high school. So all it really comes down to for Rivers is physical capability.
Which he looks kind of...
Which, I mean...
But in my opinion, for him, because I know I watched his last year when 2020 was when I really started getting into football. He was big. It wasn't like he was little.
No, yeah, he's always been.
It wasn't like he was a mobile guy. I mean,
yeah.
So, is there really any change here?
No, not really. It's just going to be if he can mentally take the hit still. Because, I mean, yeah, his play style doesn't need to change. I kind of miss QBs like that.
It's not like
big QBs.
He's going against a good defense on Sunday or anything.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if he plays Sunday.
Seattle will abuse him. They'll stunt him to death.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a cool story.
It's a cool story, but it's like this only happens because this, and this happened.
Yeah, I mean, respect. I mean, I guess for the Colts, I guess they were somewhat preparing for this. I guess.
How?
I don't know. Like the kid running the offense is interesting, but it sounds like this was always somewhat in play.
If something happened.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you remember 2 years ago when Brock Purdy tore his UCL in the conference championship game.
Mm-hmm.
The reports came out that Rivers called the GM during the game. He's like, "If you need me for the Super Bowl, I'm ready."
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Rivers and the Colts were both thinking ahead, I guess. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how it goes. But obviously, yeah, Sunday you're playing the Seahawks. Good luck to anybody in that situation.
I think it's it's unfortunate, kind of funny. He's on the Hall of Fame ballot this year, but if he signs the active roster, it's reset.
Yeah.
And he'd make the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. But yeah, that's that. All right.
College football playoffs. Let's talk about that real quick because that's kind of a big deal. I know how you feel, but I'm going to ask you. How do you feel about Notre Dame being left out?
Well, okay. Well, I have my personal opinions on how this should have went down, but the way it did go down, I do think that they were right in leaving Notre Dame out. I think right now Notre Dame is a better team than Miami, Bama. Right now, Notre Dame is probably could be. I think they have a shot against any of these teams right now, but that's not what matters here. They lost the two most important games on their schedule back in August.
The only two good teams they played.
In early September. And other than that, yeah, they were dominant, but they also played 3-8 teams in the ACC. I mean, the only other good team they played out of the rest of the season was USC, which was an impressive win, but you have one impressive win on your resume. When Bama has the best one of the season, I'd say.
Georgia
at home or at Georgia. Miami beat Notre Dame.
I think the biggest snub is Vandy.
Yeah, but who are you going to put them in over?
Well, who would you put Notre Dame over? Like, who would beat the argument? Miami?
I think Miami's their.
Then I'd put them over Miami.
I mean, yeah.
Or you could say BYU is the biggest snub.
Nah, I don't think so.
Why?
I mean,
I'll ask why.
resume-wise, sure, but I don't think BYU stood a chance against any. I don't think
It doesn't matter if they stand a chance. It's about who's the best.
I agree with that, but I mean, what notable wins does BYU have?
Utah.
That's it.
Let me look at their schedule because I think they have more than that.
I think they beat Arizona, but I mean, I can't say that's an impressive win. Or it is an impressive win, but it doesn't matter too much because Notre Dame beat USC.
They beat Arizona, which was a good win at Arizona. They beat Iowa State. They beat Utah. Why can't I go back to September? They didn't play anybody in September.
I think how this went down is fine.
I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna cause a fuss about BYU missing it or Texas or Vanderbilt.
Texas didn't deserve it, but Vandy, sure. Vandy and BYU and Notre Dame all have an argument. And I do like that the College Football Playoff Committee seemed to lay down. I mean, okay, they've only had 1 year to do it, but it seems like as every year goes on, we get more of what matters to them. Losing in a conference championship game doesn't matter.
Obviously, it does. BYU got dropped
For one spot for Notre Dame or Miami.
So I mean,
Yeah, but head to head, I was going to finish. Head to head does matter. Miami beat Notre Dame.
yeah, I like that. That should matter.
Oh, here Oklahoma's above Bama, and Oklahoma beat Bama.
Don't they play?
Yeah,
Eesh.
that'll be a good game.
I know it's had to happen. James Madison and Tulane being in. Are they going to be blown out? Probably. But James Madison made their entire conference $30,000
Yeah.
or $300,000. I like that just from that aspect of the money wise.
Yeah. I mean, of course, Notre Dame fans are complaining about James Madison
Join a conference.
Tulane being in.
Join a conference.
Yeah, I think auto bids are fine, and especially Notre Dame shouldn't be.
If Notre Dame wants to complain, they should join a conference.
Because they have one next year. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can we talk about that real quick?
Yes.
That is awful.
Yeah.
How does it work if they're top?
If they're top 12, they're automatically in. So they would have been in this year. And then I guess that would have bumped. I don't like, yeah.
Because that would have bumped Miami out.
That would have bumped Miami out. And Miami's
above them.
Ranked ahead of them and
Beat
them. And that would have knocked them out.
So if I'm Notre Dame, I'm getting rid of every good team on my schedule.
I think there's a counter argument to that too.
What? If you're 12-0, it's hard to not put you 12th.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Yeah, I agree with that. But also, if I was a team in the ACC, I would not be scheduling Notre Dame anymore.
Yeah.
I'd force Notre Dame to schedule the worst make them play Northern Illinois teams.
Sun Belt.
Yeah, make them play that, and I don't think they'd be in the top 12 with a 12-0 record.
Do you think Indiana has a shot to win the whole thing?
Yeah. I think teams with a realistic
I think it's the
honestly,
top 3.
I could see a world where every team.
Oh my God, we signed Pete Alonso. Let's go.
How much?
155 for 5 years. 31 minutes. Let's freaking go, man.
Who's pitching?
We're in talks to trade for Edward Cabrera from the Marlins, and we're in talks with Framber Valdez and the Japanese guy. That just means we spent money. Holy cow. Sorry, keep going.
I think The only team I don't see that has a shot is Oregon, personally. And I'd say Miami. But I think Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Tech. Ole Miss is interesting. Just because you don't. I don't think too much changes without Kiffin, but it's interesting. Well, then obviously the two group of 5 teams, I wouldn't say they have a shot, but the 2 group of 5 teams in Oregon, I could see anybody else winning it, and I wouldn't be too surprised. I guess conference championship games. Indiana beat Ohio State. Did you watch that one?
Indiana, Ohio State. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Awful game.
I was not expecting that out of Indiana.
I wasn't expecting that out of either team. I expected a shootout. That's kind of what I expected.
That's not what I expected.
Oh, then that's on me then.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no. I expected a blowout by Ohio State. I said that last pod.
Yeah, I was more towards not necessarily a point blowout, but just a dominance factor blowout, kind of like the Michigan game. It wasn't necessarily a blowout, but it was. Yeah, so credit to Indiana. I mean, you get the 1 seed. The 1 seed doesn't really matter too much, but you get it. You earned it. Georgia dominates Bama. Also wasn't expecting that. I figured
Justin Fields and Tyrod will not practice today.
Oh boy, Jets should sign
Jake
Tom
Fromm.
Brady.
Jake Fromm. Can I made on my app. I have predictions. Like there was a bracket that came out, so I have.
Are we doing predictions now
We can.
for college?
I have Oregon beating JMU, obviously. Then Ole Miss beating Tulane, A&M beating Miami, Bama beating Oklahoma. How do you feel about that?
I'd agree.
The quarterfinals, I have Tech beating Oregon, Georgia beating Ole Miss, Ohio State beating A&M, Indiana beating Alabama. The only one I'm worried about is that Bama,
Yeah,
Indiana.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, and I don't think Ole Miss over Georgia is a shoe-in.
Then I have Indiana beating Tech, Georgia beating Ohio State. Then I have Georgia beating Indiana in the championship.
Yeah.
I just hate that the championship is in a month and 10 days.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm really interested to see Ole Miss against. I just want to see Ole Miss play. And also, I mean, every team here, not every. Some of these teams are missing guys. Ole Miss is missing their head coach. A&M is missing their offensive coordinator. Ohio State's missing their offensive coordinator. Oregon's missing both. Not missing. Okay, the only guy missing is Kiffin. Everybody else will be coaching. Oregon is missing both coordinators. OU, Bama, Tulane, and JMU coaches are both gone. So pretty much every team is missing a coordinator or their head coach, or they will be there. But there's
Tech's not.
Yeah, Tech, Georgia, and Bama, and OU, and Miami. So 7 out of 12, I think. Yeah. I don't know. So I think there's just a buy-in factor there. We'll see how it goes.
Can't believe we just signed Pete Alonso.
Yeah. That's that.
It's a big deal.
I'll get my college football predictions in a few weeks.
Next week.
Changes. Is it next week?
Next week, the games start on like Thursday.
Yeah, I'll get them next week.
All right. Can we get predictions for?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Notre Dame skips the bowl game. Thoughts on that?
Don't care.
I think it's terrible.
Why?
It's just an embarrassment.
Is it an embarrassment for K-State to skip the bowl game?
Personally, I'm not a fan of K-State skipping the bowl game, but K-State has a reason to. Notre Dame has K-State, Iowa State have a reason to.
Because the coaches?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Valid reason. I think it's the wrong decision. I think it's the wrong decision, but.
And who declined a bowl game after you guys? KU.
Yeah. And that's interesting.
Can I give my opinion on that after? Let's talk about Notre Dame first.
My thing with Notre Dame is you get left out and you throw a fit and you decide to skip
Florida
the bowl
State.
game. Florida State got left out.
They played.
And Georgia got left out the same year. They both played in the bowl game.
One of them played and the other one did.
Yeah, Georgia dominated them, but I mean, BYU got snubbed.
They're
Vandy
gonna
got
play.
snubbed. They're playing each other. That'll be an exciting game. I think there's no bowl games don't mean anything
The lower level.
to the fan. Bowl games aren't as important as they were, but I think they're meaningful. I mean,
I think the biggest, especially for like, I don't know, like a BYU. I think maybe not a Notre Dame. The practice,
yeah,
the extra month of practice.
extra month of practice, and all your guys that won't be there next year, excluding maybe seniors who aren't going to the NFL, are typically gone.
So
So you get to see guys that will still be there.
which is kind of what I was going to say with KU.
Which yeah, it's a practice thing, extra month of practice. Which that's why if you're missing your coach,
Why?
why do it? Because yeah, I mean, your coach. I mean, Colin Klein isn't going to be there practicing for the bowl game if he was there. Yeah, I just think all of Notre Dame, all the seniors. I mean, you can even go as deep as the cheerleaders and the band thought they'd have one more game, and you took that away from them because you want to throw a fit. And the thing is, they'd be playing in the biggest bowl game they could.
It'd be New Year's Six Bowl, right?
It would be the Pop Tart Bowl, which no, that is the biggest bowl game.
Are you for real?
Yes,
That's the biggest bowl game now.
yes. Oh, well, other than the playoff ones, that's yeah. Other than
I remember a couple of years ago, it was like, what was it, 7-5 K State? Who was it the first time? You were the second year.
no, the pop. I'm being serious. The Pop Tart Bowl is the
Yeah.
biggest
Well, okay.
bowl
What a come up it has because it wasn't back then when it first started.
Yeah, that was before the 12-team playoff. But yes,
Even last year, it wasn't the biggest.
yeah, it was Miami, Iowa State.
That was the biggest.
Yeah.
It does not feel like the Pop Tart Bowl would be the number
No,
one.
I'm being dead ass. I mean, okay, the Pop Tart Bowl, and then Texas is playing Michigan. It's really, yeah, no, I'm being serious. The Pop Tart Bowl, the Music City Bowl, and I think it's the Cheez It Bowl is the one that Texas is in. Or, yeah, it's the biggest. And Notre Dame would have been in the Pop Tart Bowl against, I think it would have been BYU. And then that would have made Vandy play Michigan.
The only reason it's funny to me that the Pop Tart Bowl is because when it first started,
Yeah, no,
it was
is
like a big
joke.
spectacle.
Yeah,
It was just
I'd say it still is, but yes, it is. Yeah, and then there's the Music City one, which is pretty big too, and that's this year, Illinois and Tennessee. But yeah, I don't think you can lose out on anything playing in a bowl game. But you also don't. I'd say, yeah, bowl games don't mean as much as they used to, but there's no disadvantage to playing in one. It's your first game of next year. That's what I mean. Coaches have said that before. It's your first game of next season. All right, picks for next week. Well, we can talk about this week. Terrible week from both of us.
I don't want to talk about this week.
I mean,
My lock of the week lost by 30 points.
you actually got more right than me, but you ended with the lower score
How?
because you're -1 Commanders.
So we should have tied.
No, because I got Jags. Or I guess we ended up with the same amount of wins. No, you got 6. -1.
Mine takes away a win, yours add a win, so you would be up one.
Yeah, 4.
You went up one.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how I think about it. Mine takes away yours, your dad.
Yeah, so you got more picks right than me, but I got
The lock of the week helped you out
yeah.
and killed me. Golly, what a horrible pick.
Yeah,
Here's Notre Dame's. Have you seen Notre Dame's schedule this year, next year?
I've seen it. It's worse than this year.
Jeez. All right.
They'll be 11-1.
All right. Thursday night. Falcons at Bucks. Bucks by 4.5 line. Give me the Bucks.
I'll take the Bucks. Browns, Bears.
Bears by 7.5. Give me the Bears.
Bears.
That could be an interesting cover, though.
Yeah, I've seen some of the spreads, and I think there's some disrespectful ones. Ravens, Bengals.
Ravens by 2.5. Give me the Ravens.
I'll take the Bengals.
Just because I won't pick against my team.
Yeah,
If they have to.
I mean, I would not be shocked if the Ravens win, but
Well, yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. This one's an interesting spread too. Texans, Cardinals.
Texans by 9.5. Give me
Yeah,
the Texans. I think this is a close one.
yeah, I kind of wanted, and this has nothing to do with Texans.
Locking. You didn't take the Cardinals on for just to take the Cardinals spread.
considering it. Has nothing to do with the Texans' skill level. That's just the way they win. I mean, I've watched Broncos every week. Broncos probably haven't covered in 2 months.
You would take the Texans to win though,
Yes.
but don't write them down yet.
Yeah. And I'm not locked in on that.
Yeah,
I just think the way the Texans play, it's going to be a low scoring game, and then the Cardinals will
put up
600. Yeah. And it can be 17-10, and the Texans will look like they dominated the game.
Mm-hmm.
But they covered the spread. Jets, Jags.
Jags by 12.5. Give me the Jags.
Chargers, Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs by 4.5. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know we have the running joke of big game of Mahomes. Every game's bigger than the last one, but
this is the biggest game of his career.
Yeah,
no, it's a big
which is not why I'm taking the Chiefs, but I'll take the Chiefs.
Big game of Mahomes is going to come to play today.
Yeah, this week has some good games.
This next one,
Bills, Patriots.
Patriots. No, Bills by 1 is the line, so push. Give me the Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills too. I mean, they're an up and down team, but
they just came off a big win. This is a letdown week.
Yeah, but didn't they have a big one the week before?
Sure.
Who did they play?
Steelers.
Oh, yeah. But that was coming off a loss.
Yeah.
So big win. I don't know. The Bills are so up and down, but I just don't think they lose to the Patriots twice in the same year.
Here's the game of the week, I think.
Commanders, Giants.
Yeah. Giants by 2.5 is the line.
I'll take the Giants.
I'm only going to take the Commanders because it's the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Need the points.
Awesome. Raiders at Eagles.
Eagles by 11. Give me the Eagles.
I'll take the Eagles as well.
They don't have Lane Johnson, though. Give me the Raiders.
I'm sure he'll get hurt. Maybe. Hey, no, I actually watched the Ravens game, and I didn't see Hamilton get hurt at all. Did I miss anything?
No, but that's why we lost.
Yeah.
That's the secret to success.
Yeah, I was impressed. Packers, Broncos.
Packers by 2 is the line. Give me the Green Bay Packers. You know you don't want to pick against your team.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but I've said it multiple times. I think the Broncos lose one out of the next two. And, I mean, this one's at home, so I'll take the Broncos.
Oh, boy, this next one's a heater.
We're dominant at home. Packers are decent. I'll take the Broncos. All right, you're up, Matt. Or, sorry, no, you're not. Lions, Rams.
Rams by 5.5. Give me the Rams.
I'll take the Lions.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll start saying mine first, Matt. My picks. But yeah, I'll take the Lions. No reasoning behind that one. Just a feeling. Panthers, Saints. I'll take the Panthers.
Panthers by 2.5 is the line? That's a trap one. That's the same line as last week.
It is a trap one.
Give me the Panthers, but
all the Jag spreads are also traps.
Ugh.
Colts, Seahawks.
Oh my God, Seahawks by 13.5.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks. Phillip Rivers is going to dime up and lose by 14, 42-28.
So you're taking the spread?
No.
I haven't decided what spread. Actually, I think I know.
I don't.
Titans at Niners. I'll take the Niners.
Give me the Niners. 13 is the line. I know my line. I know.
Vikings, Cowboys.
Cowboys by 6. Give me the Cowboys.
That's an extremely disrespectful line. I'll take the Cowboys to cover.
Is that your lock?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Packers.
All right.
Because it's 2.
Cowboys -6. And Packers -2.
Yep.
What happens if it's push? 0.5 points. Here. What's the Cowboys?
6.
It's exactly 6.
Yeah.
So -5.5, and I'll make the
1.5.
Packers 1.5.
Sounds great.
Go up, generally.
Down's great.
Okay. Dolphins, Steelers.
Steelers by 3.5.
And I'll take the Steelers.
Give me the Dolphins. Another I need points.
Alrighty, that's that. But some exciting games. I mean, Dolphins Steelers will be good, I think.
I feel like every week when it's like it looks like it's gonna be a great week, it's not, and when it
Yeah.
looks like it's gonna be a bad week, it's great.
Yeah, but last week looked like it was going to be a bad week, and it was.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
So you got Army Navy.
give me Navy.
Yeah. What's the line? Like, I want to know what the over under is. What is it, 38 and a half?
Try.
Give me the under.
What other
There's one more bowl game on that day.
Harvard Yale, isn't it?
No, it's Boise State, Washington.
Next week?
This Saturday.
Good for them.
Who do you got?
Washington. No, I'll take Washington.
Yeah, give me Washington. You said you had a few hot takes, right?
Oh, yeah. Did you have any?
No.
All I came up with is 4. And these are just a couple I've heard. The first 2 are things I've heard. The other 2 I kind of just came up with. The last 2 aren't really hot takes.
Adrian Martinez signed to the Jets.
He deserves a shot. Okay, Chiefs will blow it up this offseason. Now,
Define blow it up.
that's what I was going to ask you.
Is trading Chris Jones blowing it up?
Yes.
Then
I'd say Jones, Kelsey, and Reed are all gone.
I see it as a legit possibility.
Yeah. See, this one's not even that hot to take.
No, it's a hot take because they just extended Jones last season.
Yeah. Jones, Kelsey, Reed are all gone. Yeah.
You'd also think
I think Reed and Kelsey go out together.
I think Kelsey's gone after this year.
Yeah, and I agree. But so that, yeah, Reed is also done.
You'd think so.
In my theory. Especially because I don't think Reed wants to be there when. And this is nothing against. I think this is going to sound bad on his part. I don't think Reed wants to work through challenges.
Because he's old.
Yeah, like I said, that has nothing to do with his coaching ability. Just because he's old.
It's gonna this
And
offseason.
I think Reed has also probably wanted to retire for a few years, but just felt like
he didn't want to go off on a loss, and they didn't want to go off when they could three-peat the next year.
yeah.
But
But at a certain point, you got to just go out.
this offseason as a whole is going to be really interesting for them because they have a history of doing the CB, the corner, trade them on the last year of their deal.
Yeah.
McDuffie's on the last year of their deal.
Yeah. But I also don't think you want to I don't think you just want to trade everybody and leave Mahomes with.
Yeah, because then Mahomes is going to be mad.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't request out, but
Yeah.
he won't be happy. I mean, the Worthy pick looks bad now. He hasn't been
Yeah.
great. You really haven't surrounded Mahomes with much of anything. You gave him a Marquise, you gave him a Rasheed. Rasheed's a great pick,
Yeah.
but now your O line's devastated. You already did they extend Trey Smith?
I think so.
Did they?
Yeah, they picked Smith. Or Smith
I thought they just franchised
Yeah,
tagged him.
Smith might be playing on the tag actually. Is he on the tag?
I'm looking.
I know they
4
have.
year 94, so probably not.
Yeah, no, there's no way. So they extended Smith. Josh Emmons, I mean, his first couple games he looked great, and he hasn't looked good. Now he's hurt again. And
He's
then-
on IR, I think.
Yeah. So Josh
Maybe
Emmons
not.
played 4 or 5 games, and then he had whatever happened, and he was out for 6-ish weeks, and he came back and then it looked great, and then he got hurt. Yeah, but obviously you have Creed.
Who hasn't looked as good as normal
No.
this season. It's just, and then obviously, if let's say Kelsey leaves, you're going to go out next season with Noah Gray.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what they have going for them is they have a decently high pick, 20s, which they've never had.
You need a running back,
But they also don't draft well at all.
and when you hit a pick that's decent,
Like you
or
look at,
Galactus, they extend him and give him a big deal for that he's not worth.
I'm just gonna go look at their last.
A couple first round picks. Who is it? Josh Simmons, Worthy, Felix.
The Felix one is terrible, which Felix should have never been taken in the first round.
They did it because he was a hometown guy.
Exactly. They did it because they was a hometown guy and they were in Kansas City and they thought they were good enough to not need a first round pick. It doesn't matter how good you are, you can always use a first round pick. So this year was Josh Simmons at 32. That one too early to tell. That one honestly looks fine right now.
Was it 32? That was at 31.
No, the Eagles traded
on
draft night. I remember that, and the Eagles got I think that was a Campbell pick, or it might have been Buka. I don't know.
Keep going.
Last year, you draft Worthy in the first, Kingsley Matia in the second.
Who sucks, by the way. He's
Kingsley's awful. And even after that, Jared Wiley in the fourth hasn't done.
They got Jahad from that.
That 30.
Yeah, 31st.
Yeah. Before that, 2023, Felix in the first, Rashee Rice in the second, great pick. Juan A. Morris in the third, he's a backup.
He's done for the year.
Yeah. And I mean, in the NFL, your first four.
I'd say first three.
First three. I mean, you shouldn't be missing on them. You go back before that. 2022 was player-wise, was a decent year. Trent McDuffie and Karlaftis.
But the thing with Karlaftis,
you extend him
for a ton, and he's not worth it.
Yeah. So player-wise, they also got Pacheco.
I mean, good pick at the time.
Jalen Watson, Josh Williams, all played.
Jalen Watson's a free agent. Oh.
Even Chanel.
That's a good pick.
This 2022 was a great year, other than Sky Moore in the second.
They made up for that later on.
Yeah. 2021, Nick Bolton, good pick. Creed,
good pick, and then they extended him and gave him money he didn't deserve.
Yeah. Noah Gray in the fifth. That's not a bad pick. And then Trey Smith in the sixth.
Fantastic.
So 22. But
who'd they get in 20? They got Edwards-Helaire, didn't they?
Yeah, you can go back to 20. That's terrible.
I mean, they haven't been a consistent drafter since their GM left after they drafted Mahomes. Because he left like a week after he drafted Mahomes.
Yeah, 2020, Clyde in the first. Terrible. Willie Gay. He was a decent player, but he's not on the team anymore. That's in the second round. Third round, Lucas Niang.
Who?
He's not on a roster. And then you get Snead in the fourth. So good pick there. You traded him.
Got a pick for him.
Which is good. 2019, this one isn't great. This one's terrible. McCole Hardman in the second.
Who's their first?
They didn't have one.
Probably Mahomes trade.
Juan Thornhill.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
But let him go.
Yeah, Saunders. Decent pick in the third.
Let him go.
The rest aren't on the team anymore.
18?
18's bad.
Who'd they pick?
They didn't have a first and 18.
This is Veach's first pick, first draft.
Breland Sparks.
Who?
Never heard of him. That was in the second. Derek Nottie in the third.
He's still on the team. He's
good.
He's fine. I mean, that's a good pick.
Yeah, and the rest of them I haven't heard of them. Or I have heard of Tremont Smith.
Where's he at now?
He might still be on. No,
I think I just heard his name last game.
Yeah, he might be on the Broncos.
I think he's on the Chiefs.
He might be.
I think
he's a special team guy.
Yeah, he was like playing.
He was? Not at receiver though.
I knew he used to play for the Texans.
Yeah.
No, he's on the Texans.
But he was on the Broncos, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yes. But he's also playing corner now, and he was drafted as a receiver.
That's never a good sign.
I got confused there. So I'll just go all the way back to the Mahomes era, or when they drafted Mahomes. So
that was the last good draft.
So 2018, nothing there, and then 2017, obviously you had the Mahomes trade, and then you get Kareem Hunt, but you didn't hit on the second round pick.
He's bolded for a reason. What's bold mean? Click on it. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I haven't heard of this guy.
Is he active? Oh, he's active. That probably was what it means.
So I mean, anytime they make good picks, they extend guys that shouldn't be extended. Karlaftis,
Bolton.
Or hold on.
Even maybe they should be extended, but not for the price.
Yeah, should be extended, but you overpay. And they can't develop linemen early in the draft. Now, late in the draft, if you get drafted by the Chiefs as a 6th or 7th round pick as a lineman, you'll probably be starting.
Did they get in the 6th or 7th round this year? Any linemen? Nope.
Skipped out.
Jalen Royals, horrible pick, by the way. CJ Hansen, you're going to be a star, buddy.
Chiefs.
Looks like it. He has only one number.
Did he play last game?
He might have.
That's a little concerning. But moral of the story here is that, yeah, they haven't not drafted well, and when they do, they extend guys for too much money. Now they're just too expensive, and they're not good enough, which has kind of been the story for years, but they were just able to get away with it. But, yeah. All right. Next one. Okay, this not really. This is a question. Do you think the Panthers can win a playoff game if they're in the playoffs?
No.
I'd lean towards no, but I've also seen them beat good teams randomly.
Yeah, but that's not the playoffs.
Yeah,
Whole different game.
Yeah. Do you think the Bears can make a run?
Define a run. Championship game? Like conference championship game?
Yeah.
Or win a game?
Let's just start off with win a game, and then we can.
They can absolutely win a game.
Yeah, I think they can beat anybody in the conference.
I don't think they're going to make the conference championship game. Unless they're the 1 seed.
So
because they dropped from 1 to 7.
I guess the expectation for the Bears this year would be just to win a game.
I think the expectation is to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with. But then once you're there,
then win a game. But
yeah,
if you don't win a game, it's not a failure or a disappointment season.
I agree. And then this one's been all over the place. If Josh Allen doesn't win the Super Bowl this year, he won't ever.
Oh, yes, I agree.
So I completely understand where that's coming from, and I understand why people say it.
I'm not going to say win. Okay. If he doesn't make a Super Bowl this year, it's hard to imagine him doing it.
Yeah.
Just because it's so wide open. Every contender that you normally would play isn't there.
Yeah, and I agree with, but just play devil's advocate. Obviously, Josh Allen can't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, but you look at what the Chiefs are at now. I guess the question is, do you think the Chiefs will be back in the playoffs next year? As of now, it's easy to say no, but just
I think they will.
History-wise, yes, I guess I agree with that. So yes, this is obviously Allen's best shot to win it in his career, and I think
I disagree with that. I think last year was the best year.
Yeah, I guess I'm just looking at it from the perspective that the Chiefs probably won't be there.
Yeah.
So when you look at it from that perspective, I mean, obviously yes, because they've been in it every other year.
And the only other team that you normally have to play isn't going to be there anyways. The Ravens. Yeah. The only team that normally is there is the Texans.
Chiefs and Ravens. Oh, the
Ravens aren't going to. Going off of the standings now, they won't.
Yes, but if the Ravens make it, there's a pretty good shot the Ravens are playing the Bills in the first.
And that could be, that would be at Baltimore. That could be a dangerous game.
Yeah.
Just because it's on the road.
And I mean, obviously the Bengals haven't been there recently, but
the Bengals haven't been there since their Super Bowl year.
Yeah, but the Bengals are also out of it, which
no doubt. Respectfully, the Bengals missing the playoffs is more common than them making. They made the playoffs 2 times.
But I'm just looking at when your top 3 AFC quarterback or top 4, there's a good chance that 3 of them will not be there.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm just looking at it from that. I worded that wrong, but 3 of them will not be there. And then you look at the top, you have Drake May and Bo Nix, or Broncos and Patriots.
2 inexperienced guys.
Inexperienced QBs. After that,
the Chargers, who I'm not really worried about the Chargers. The Steelers, who never.
Yeah, Steelers. Honestly, that's probably a guaranteed win. I don't care who they're playing. Well, hold on.
They play the Chargers. That could be a.
Yeah.
But then, the Texans.
But it'd probably be Bills Steelers in the first round.
Which give me the Bills.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they play the Texans, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, the Texans.
Josh Allen struggles with the Texans.
Yeah, which
most QBs do.
Most QBs do.
But it's like they have a game plan for Josh Allen where he just can't be him.
Yeah. But yeah, so you look at the top, you have 2 inexperienced guys. The other 3 QBs probably won't be there. You have an old Steelers team. And I think the Steelers are a good team, but they don't fear me in the playoffs. A solid team. I just look at history wise. It doesn't matter who their QB is. Yeah, they make the 4th seed.
Or how good their team is. They could be 11.
Or how good the team is. But yeah. So I guess I agree with some of it, but I also don't think. I agree with the part that this is probably his best shot that he's ever had in his career.
But you can't write off the few because you never know how.
I'm not going to write off.
What if next year the top 6 go down and then it's just him?
Yeah. The only thing, but that when you look into next year, then the Broncos and the Patriots both have experience.
Okay.
But then, but maybe the Broncos don't make it next year.
Or, I don't know.
So,
anything can happen.
I just don't agree with the future part of it because, like you said, anything can happen. Also, how old is he?
28, 29?
So he has a decade left, more than likely.
And even when he's 38, we've seen back QBs win.
So I agree with part of that statement. I just don't agree with the future part of it because, I mean, so much can change. I mean, you look at Phillip Rivers when he was last played a game, how much was different from then to today. But yeah. All right. Anything else? Do you want to do this?
Nah.
Playoff machine. Yeah,
let's do it next week.
Yeah, let's wait a week and
see. Because if the Ravens lose this week, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
that was the second biggest contract in Orioles history.
Who was the first?
Chris Davis, 7-year, 161. One of the worst contracts of all time. Number 5 is Samuel Basallo. We signed him like the day after he debuted. Number 1 will be changed here soon. Gunnar Henderson.
You can extend him that.
Here you go. That hypes me up. Hey. Look out next year. God, I'm excited for baseball season now.
Coming up.
Oh, you see Gunnar Henderson's playing for Team USA? In the World Baseball. It's going to be Gunnar and Witt next to each other in the infield.
No, I did not see that. When does that start? February?
It's like late February, early March. It's their spring training, basically.
Oh, I was going to say. I thought it was earlier.
Did you watch it last time?
Yeah.
It was electric.
I seen they gave Judge the captain over Trout. Right?
I don't think Trout's even on the team this year.
No, I think he is.
Shouldn't be.
Pasquantino's playing for Italy. He'll probably be their only player.
Yeah, I don't think Trout's on the team.
Oh, he isn't?
He hasn't been good. There's no point for him to be on the team. I'd say we need a second baseman. Second base is bad. Bryce Terang. Not saying Bryce Terang's bad, but
Witt can play it.
Then we need a shortstop or a third baseman. Because Gunnar could play second.
There you go.
But he's better at third. He came up as a third baseman.
There's got to be a better way to read this than this.
All right. Thank you guys for listening and watching this episode of the 3 Dudes and a Dad podcast. We'll be back next week to discuss Week 15 and whatever else we decide to do. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week.